The Judicial Secretary, Her Ladyship Justice Sira Pamela Cynthia Coranting, representing the Chief Justice, our Deputy Minister for Communications and Digitalization, the Honorable Charles Achampong MP, the Deputy Minister for Information, the Honorable Sylvester Tete MP, the Deputy Minister for Education, the Reverend John Intimfojo MP, the Chairman of the GRA Board, the Honorable Joe Gate MP, the Commissioner General of the GRA, Madame Julie Esiam, the Director of NITA, Mr. Richard Otre Fosu, the Comptroller General of the Ghana Immigration Service, Mr. Kwame Esuatechi, the Chief of Naval Staff, the Rear Admiral Issa Adam Yakubu, our Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Julius Kuno, the Director General of the Ghana Prison Service, Mr. Isaac Ejri, the Director General of the Narcotics Commission, Dr. Kenneth Edua Manfo, the Chairman of the Public Services Commission, Professor Victor Kwame Ajiman, the Director General of the NLA, Mr. Samia Oku, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Reverend Daniel Obami Tete, our development partners, commissioners, directors, and officials of the GRA, NITA, and other state agencies here represented, captains of industry, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with much delight I welcome you all joining us here in person at the Kempinski Gold Coast City and on GTV, the station of the nation, and on our platforms on Facebook, the Ministry of Information and the Ghana Revenue Authority, to the launch of the Citizenapp, a proud initiative of the government of Ghana inspired by the Vice President of our Republic with the aim of creating a personalized Ghana for all Ghanaians and her residents by unifying all digitized public services into one single user-friendly applications for all citizens. In short, welcome to the future of governance, where government meets digital efficiency. This is where we know the citizens and the spectators. Today's program is not just a mere event, it's an experience of what's possible when there's collaboration on all fronts to achieve the prosperity we desire. In welcoming us warmly, we're joined by the Deputy Minister for Information. Would you please make welcome the Honorable Sylvester Tete MP.
Good morning to all of us. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, I cannot proceed without saying a happy birthday to you, the Chairman of the Board of Ghana Revenue Authority, the Commissioner General of the GRA, the Commissioner General, the Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, distinguished representatives of civil society, esteemed partners, and private sector, distinguished guests, fellow Ghanaians, good morning to all of us once again. I'm thrilled to stand before you today to witness the launch of the Citizenapp, a groundbreaking initiative that embodies our national commitment to transparency, accountability, and citizen engagement. To our Vice President, thank you for your unwavering support and leadership to driving the project forward. Your presence here today underscores the importance of this initiative and the value we place on citizen-centered governance. To the team behind this Citizenapp, congratulations to you on your tireless efforts to bring this vision to life. Your dedication to creating a platform that empowers citizens to participate in the democratic process is truly commendable. As we launch this app, we mark a significant milestone in our journey towards a more inclusive, responsive, accountable government. The Citizenapp represents a powerful tool for citizens to access information, provide feedback, and engage with their leaders. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to the principles of open government, transparency, and citizen participation. We recognize that the true strength of our democracy lies in the active engagement of our citizens. This app is a testament to our commitment to true governance. As we move forward, let us continue to harness the power of technology to bridge the gap between citizens and government. Let us foster a culture of openness, accountability, and collaboration. I thank you, and let us proceed with the launch of the Citizenapp. May this initiative inspire a new era of citizen-centered governance and propel the nation towards a greater height. Thank you very much, and you are welcome.
We're grateful to you, the Honorable Sylvester Tete, MP, for that warm and gracious welcome. You harp on three important themes that are the values of our next speaker: transparency, accountability, and citizens' engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, an embodiment of these three is our Minister for Finance. Make welcome the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, MP.
Your Excellency, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ministers of State, the Chairman and the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Service Commanders, Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, representatives of civil society, captains of business, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege to stand before you today as we launch a groundbreaking platform that symbolizes the future of governance and economic transformation in our country. This is a pivotal moment in Ghana's journey towards digital empowerment. In the past decade, we've witnessed tremendous changes in how technology is shaping the world. Governments, businesses, and even individuals are increasingly realizing the immense potential of digital tools and systems to drive progress, enhance efficiency, and improve the quality of life. Today, Ghana is stepping firmly into the future by adopting these very tools to address our most pressing challenges, those that affect the livelihoods of our citizens, the stability of our economy, and the transparency of our governance systems. The aptly named Citizenapp is an enabler of the broader economic strategy that our government has been pursuing over the past 8 years. For too long, government services have been delivered through fragmented systems that have made accessing essential services more complicated than necessary. With the launch of the Citizenapp, we are taking a massive leap forward by centralizing all public services into a single user-friendly platform. In essence, we are laying the foundation for a future where every citizen, regardless of location, has easy and immediate access to the services they need from the comfort of their mobile devices. Whether it is filing taxes, applying for a passport, renewing a driver's license, or paying utility bills, the Citizenapp makes it all possible in one place. Indeed, this journey is about more than just technology. It is about empowering every single Ghanaian, no matter their economic standing or geographical location, to be a part of this new digital ecosystem. We are charting a new course for how public services are delivered, how businesses operate, and how citizens interact with their government. We are setting the stage for a more prosperous and inclusive Ghana, driven by the power of technology and data. At the heart of this innovation is data interoperability, which has the ability for different government agencies to share information seamlessly through a single centralized system. This will allow us to monitor and track financial data in real time across all government institutions. For the Ministry of Finance, this means a more dynamic and responsive system for managing revenue streams, a more precise approach to budgeting, and a more effective method of fiscal planning that aligns with the needs of the people. One of the key areas where the Citizenapp will make an immediate and profound impact is in tax administration. As we know, tax compliance has historically been one of the challenges that we have faced as a nation. The processes have been cumbersome, requiring individuals and businesses to navigate multiple platforms and often visit GRA offices in person to fulfill their tax obligations. Now, with the Citizenapp, the entire tax filing process has been simplified. Citizens can now file and pay their taxes from their mobile devices, anytime, anywhere. This unprecedented ease of access is expected to increase compliance and revenue collection. More importantly, this additional revenue will give the government more fiscal space to fund critical sectors such as health, education, infrastructure, and social protection, creating a more robust foundation for long-term growth. Another benefit the Citizenapp brings is enhanced transparency in government transactions. We all recognize that transparency is the cornerstone of good governance. Citizens must have confidence that the money they pay in taxes, fees, and charges are being properly managed and used for the greater good of society. With the Citizenapp, all government transactions will be fully traceable and accountable. This digital platform will allow us to track payments, services, and interactions in real time, greatly reducing the risk of financial mismanagement and corruption. This, in turn, will foster greater trust between the government and the people, which is a key ingredient in building a successful and thriving nation. The Citizenapp is also aligned with our vision of ensuring that Ghana plays a leading role in the digital transformation of Africa. We are positioning ourselves as a forward-thinking nation, leveraging cutting-edge technology to improve governance, spur innovation, and promote economic growth. As we continue to modernize our public financial management systems, we are confident that this app will help us strengthen fiscal resilience and unlock new avenues for sustainable development. None of this, ladies and gentlemen, would have been possible without the collective effort of numerous stakeholders. And I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you. First, to His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, for your visionary leadership in spearheading the transformative digital agenda of our country. Your commitment to building a digital Ghana has been unwavering, and today's launch of the Citizenapp is testament to that dedication. It is on this note, I do not only wish you well in your campaign across the country to succeed His Excellency, the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, but I also wish the people of Ghana that the days are coming, the days are coming, the days are coming, and very soon the days will come when we will see a new era of a country that is leaping all fronts, that is developing, and that is running very, very fast to catch the rest of the world that have already moved faster before us. And this will be done under your leadership. Your Excellency, let me also use this opportunity to wish you a happy birthday. To the Ministry of Finance, the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Bank of Ghana, and all other government agencies who have contributed to this groundbreaking project, thank you for your hard work, for your collaboration, and your relentless pursuit of excellence. Your efforts have culminated in a product that will serve as a model for digital government services, not only in Ghana, but across the continent. To our private sector partners and technology experts, we could not have achieved this without your expertise and innovation. The Citizen App reflects the best that public-private partnership can offer, and we are grateful for your commitment to improving public service delivery in Ghana. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, to all the citizens of Ghana, this app has been built for you with your needs in mind. Your participation is therefore critical to its success, and we encourage you to fully embrace this new tool. You should explore the many features of this tool and provide feedback to help us continue improving on it. The Citizen App is designed to make your interactions with the government easier, faster, and more convenient, and we are confident it will do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look ahead to the future, I am filled with optimism about the impact that the Citizen App will have on our nation. This platform will be a gateway to a more connected, inclusive, and prosperous Ghana. By simplifying access to government services, improving revenue collection, and promoting transparency, the Citizen App is poised to transform the way we govern and manage our nation's finances. I look forward to seeing the tangible benefit this app will bring to our people and our country. And I'm confident that this marks the beginning of a new era of digital governance in Ghana. Thank you very much, and may the Almighty God bless our homeland, Ghana.
We're grateful to you, the Honorable Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, MP, Minister for Finance, for those illuminating thoughts. You clearly spell out how this would feed into digital and economic empowerment and the fiscal benefits to government. But I'm particularly touched by that prophetic closing, the day is coming. And so the day has finally come where we get to know the hands which have contributed to this initiative. We get to understand the real tangible benefits to our mother Ghana. And we're going to do this by viewing a video in 8 minutes. Please lend your attention to the screen for the reveal.
The number of times I had to submit my personal information to any of the government agencies, let me say with the passport office, it was twice.
A Ghanaian passport, driver's license,
birth certificates, another would be for my passport, another would be for registering for voters ID.
So this was somewhere before COVID, say 2019, and a friend helped me get my e-voucher online. And when it was time for me to go, I left very early because I was told the queue gets very long, and so I had to get there very early. So I left UG campus very early. I got there around 6 a.m. and the queue.
Can we do all these things without me being there? Yes. I don't want to walk in. I don't want to. Can we save time? Yeah, it took me the whole day, actually.
These things are rather time-consuming because you'd have to be in a long queue for it to get to your turn, and then you realize you don't have one particular information they need for a particular document you also need. So sometimes it's really hectic. It takes away time, and time is money. So if we should get everything in one place, I think they would be robust.
We've outgrown these kind of things, so we should be able to sync everything we have, so that I could walk to a government agency, and because you have my documents and you have my details online, you should process whatever I'm there to do.
So if there's a system that can even make it easier, why not? We'll embrace it.
Ghana is moving towards a future where all your interactions with public services are simple, fast, and hassle-free. Globally, all governments mature through 4 key stages. Stage 1 is the analog government. This involves complex and manual paper processes that require both citizens and data to physically move from office to access any government service. Stage 2 is when the government becomes a transactional government. This stage is characterized by multiple service portals and websites that citizens can use to access and apply for government services. Stage 3 is the service-centered government. At this stage, access to all data required to apply for any government service is automatically shared across government offices, as all systems across these offices are able to communicate with each other online, and citizens don't have to fill long, complicated forms over and over again when applying for a government service. And finally, stage 4 is the intelligent government. This is a stage achieved by the most developed countries around the world. At this stage, the government is able to use data from multiple services to plan, analyze, and deliver services that directly support its citizens. Since 2017, Ghana has been aggressively moving away from the analog or paper-based delivery of government services to upgrade to stage 2 and become a transactional government. This has been achieved through the aggressive digitization of government services, the introduction of the Ghana Card, mobile money interoperability, Ghana.gov, and the digitization of several public services has now established Ghana as a transactional government where several services can be applied, processed, and paid online. With this remarkable achievement in less than a decade, the foundation is now set to move the country to the next stage of our development of public services. Ghana is now on the verge of entering stage 3 to create the service-oriented government. Once this phase is fully implemented nationwide and across all public services, we will be positioned to advance towards stage 4, the intelligent government, a level currently achieved by the most advanced nations like the United States, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Europe, and China. Within the next few years, Ghana will totally eliminate the need for citizens to move from office to office or fill online forms over and over again just to apply for government services. All your data that you will need to apply or access any government service will be shared across agencies automatically. This future is possible thanks to the Citizenapp Data Interoperability System. The Citizenapp Data Interoperability System is a central platform that connects all public services in Ghana, allowing data to flow seamlessly between them. Instead of fragmented databases, each holding different pieces of your information, this system facilitates secure data sharing across agencies to create one unified digital record for every citizen. This is the power of data interoperability. It is a system where a single instance of a citizen's data can be shared across any relevant public service so that the citizen does not have to manually enter the same data over and over again. Here is how the Citizenapp Data Interoperability System works. Once you verify your identity on the Citizenapp, using your Ghana card and phone number, all your personal information like your name and other details you provided to the National Identification Authority is securely accessed to create a digital ID for you. This digital ID is then used to facilitate the secure transfer of data every time you make any request to apply or access any government service. This means that the next time you need to apply or access any government service, all you have to do is to biometrically identify yourself to log in, follow a few steps, and your data stored with one government agency can be automatically shared with another agency. No more re-entering your information, and no more gathering of documents to satisfy requirements to complete an application for a service. From birth to death, starting a new business, applying for a permit, renewing a license, getting a passport, or accessing any government service, the Citizenapp will be there with you every step of the way, connecting your data securely and seamlessly to the services you need when you need them. Welcome to the future of governance in Ghana. Welcome to the Citizenapp, where government services meet digital efficiency.
is cumbersome. How do we progress? How do we change the narrative as a nation so that we can make the lives of local entrepreneurs here in Ghana easy? Other nations have done it. In Estonia, we have the X Road, where all services provided by governments can be easily accessed with an app. In other EU member states, too, same thing. We have the Gaia in other EU member states where citizens can access government services with an app. In Ghana, what do we have? I'm proud to say that in Ghana, we now have the CADIS. The CADIS simply means that the Citizenapp Data Interoperability System. With this, what can happen is that all government agencies can now have a single platform. So this is a common platform for all government agencies where they can share data. So here, you'll have, once the agency logs into the application, they can have access to all entities or public sector agencies in Ghana. All they need to do, for example, to access the NIC is to click on NIC and then request access to the National Insurance Commission. There are other functions of the app that we can also look at. For example, the data access management. So once I'm able to access a government service as an agency, I'm able to see the list of agencies that I've granted access to. With this, I can say that I am granting access to ECG for ECG to access data from the GRA. Now, we all know that the taxpayer identification number is a crucial element in business registration. We need to be able to authenticate all taxpayers. To be able to do that, state agencies are mandated to verify the taxpayer identification numbers for businesses. So here at the GRA, we've granted access, and all state institutions can then request for access to the GRA, and the GRA will provide them the service to be able to validate the taxpayer identification number. Before you are able to onboard to the CADIS, we will share the API documentation with you, which is very simple. So every state institution will have their technical team review the API documentation, and they will be able to integrate their system with that of the CADIS. Now, the beauty of the system is that you still get to keep your database. So each state institution has their own database. CADIS is sitting in the middle and then talking to all the state institutions. So all that the state institution is doing is that they are providing a service here to CADIS that will enable the customer conduct their business. So this is how the dashboard also looks like, where you have the total number of endpoints. By endpoints, what we mean is that services. You have the total number of services. So GRA has quite a number of services, 10 registration, filing, payment. So the number of services a state institution has is displayed here. How many we've granted them access, how many institutions have we granted access to the platform will also be displayed. How many have we denied? All the statistics is displayed here. Now, this is the revolution. Before a citizen can have access to all the services as a state institution, we need to onboard to the Citizen Interoperability Data System. It is very important that all state institutions onboard. Once the onboarding is done, every citizen can then download the Citizen app, which is basically just the window for them to access government services. Okay? So here, as the earlier video was indicated in the earlier video, all you need to do is to log in with your Ghana card PIN. And we know that we are issuing Ghana cards to all, foreigners as well. So as a Ghanaian, you'll have the prefix of your Ghana card beginning with a GHA. As a foreigner, Nigeria, it could be NGR, and so on and so forth. So once you log in to the application, you can then see a list of the government institutions who have provided data to the cadres. So for example here, you have ECG that has been onboarded, you have Ghana Water that has been onboarded, NIC, where you can also check your insurance. So when you download the app now and you want to check the validity of your insurance or your car insurance, all you have to do is to enter your car number, and then the app will tell you or print out the details of your insurance policy, and then it allows you to save it there. So we also have the ability for you to file your taxes. Now, filing taxes, when you look at the taxpayer return or the tax return, is very cumbersome, but here we've simplified it. We ask you a few questions, and once you're able to answer, it will then proceed for you to file your return. You can also declare, you can also pay custom declaration, and then the interesting thing is that with the Ghana Police, we have the traffic tech system that is being provided by the Ghana Police. So very soon, if in the event or in the unlikely event that you violate a traffic regulation, you'll be issued a ticket. And the ticket that will be issued to you will be issued in the name or using your Ghana card. Once your Ghana card is used to issue that ticket to you, and then you come here, you can then log in and then make payments for that ticket. So now you don't have to hustle and tussle with any police officer whenever or in the unlikely event that you are caught up. I'd just like to end the presentation here, and then following this meeting, we'll have other demonstrations. But the story of Ghana here is very crucial. We should have an enabling environment to allow entrepreneurs thrive. If the time within which they need to register business and then comply with certain regulations is so lengthy, they will be non-compliant. This is a proven fact. If we have CADIS, and now that CADIS has been launched, we are soliciting your support that every state institution should be able to onboard so that all the services that they provide to their customers can easily be accessed using the Citizen app by every Ghanaian or anyone doing business. This is a story of Ghana. This is a story of the digitalization process that this government has initiated. This is the future of technology. This is the future of innovation. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for the Cadiz evangelist, Mr. Poku Efriye Asante. Such a compelling presentation, and certainly the Commissioner General is pleased. What we see here today is bold innovation by the Ghana Revenue Authority and their partners, NITA. If you need something hard to be done, you call a woman, not so. But if you need something very hard to be done, then you call on only one name, Madam Julie Esiam, the Commissioner General of the GRA. Please welcome her for her endorsement of this great project.
I think another round of applause for Opoku. Really, really, really. He's made my job so easy. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, my Honorable Minister, and all the Deputy Ministers of Ministry of Finance, all esteemed honorables and dignitaries present here today, my board chairman and board members of the Ghana Revenue Authority, warm greetings to my GRA, my family, the Ghana Revenue Authority staff, fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of us and all present here today. For me, what an honor, really, and a privilege to stand before you this morning and really to be part of this historic moment. to be a witness to the launch of this groundbreaking innovation that we're witnessing here today. A real transformative initiative that stands to transform all our lives as individuals of this great nation and all of our nation together. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just seen is an innovation that leapfrogs our nation beyond that of our peer African countries, and one that puts us shoulder to shoulder with developed markets. How powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I speak not only as the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, but as a citizen desirous of a future-proof technology that will transform the way that we all interact and transact businesses with all the actors of the economy, and Opoku has described it so beautifully. When I put my GRA hat on, as a staff and employee of this great revenue authority, I've always taken great pride in the legacy of technological innovation and advancement of the GRA has steadily built over the years. It has been a legacy forged through determination of our revenue staff, foresight, and unwavering belief that digital tools and smart technologies are not just conveniences, ladies and gentlemen, but it is the future. When we at GRA embrace digital transformation through initiatives like the Taxpayer Portal, it was with clear aim of changing the way GRA operates and interacts with the public. I am proud, ladies and gentlemen, to say that these steps have indeed been revolutionary, transforming our processes, enhancing transparency, and improving the experience of taxpayers across the nation. But today, I'm even more proud to say that the journey does not stop where we started. I have the privilege of continuing this strong legacy, a legacy built on foundation of technological progress, and one that I'm so deeply committed to advancing. Because for me, you see, this is not just about GRA's growth. It is about creating a GRA that is responsive to the evolving needs of the people that we all serve. I firmly believe that by embracing technology, we are future-proofing our institution, ensuring that it is not only sustainable, but also very dynamic, enough to meet the demands that we see tomorrow. But what excites me even more today is not what Citizenapp will do for the Ghana Revenue Authority, ladies and gentlemen. No. What truly gets me excited, and what should make every Ghanaian, you and me, excited for that matter, is what this new Citizenapp system will do for you as a Ghanaian. Today, we stand on the threshold of a new era, ladies and gentlemen, an era where convenience and accessibility in public services are not just aspirations, but they are becoming realities, and it is a reality today. With the Citizenapp, we are taking very bold steps to eliminate frustrations that have for too long been associated with accessing public services. We are building a system that cuts through bureaucracy, reduces waiting times, and puts the power of information and services directly into the hands of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a future where dealing with public services no longer brings frustration, but relief. Where I'm from, Ghana Revenue Authority, clearing goods at the port will soon be will soon be as simple as in some other countries, very advanced countries. Let's take Dubai, for example. There, when you import anything, all the necessary data is already linked to a unique ID, and the process is so seamless from start to finish. You receive updates right from the moment your goods arrive. Now, think of this being our reality in this amazing nation. With this new app, your Ghana card becomes that unique ID that I described. Therefore, for the importer, your advanced cargo information will be linked directly to your Ghana card, and all the relevant data needed to clear your goods will be automatically shared between the relevant agencies. Now, that isn't that round of applause. All the importers, really. There will be no more running around, ladies and gentlemen, submitting documents, no more delays. Everything happens so swiftly, conveniently, and most importantly, from your mobile device. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future we are all stepping into. And really, it doesn't stop at clearing goods. Once your car has arrived, the next step, registration with the DVLA, will be so much easier than ever, thanks to the new Citizenapp. The data needed for registering your car will already be shared between the Ghana Revenue Authority and the DVLA and all other relevant bodies. It's a one-stop process. And if you need to insure your car, well, no problem. The system will automatically communicate with insurance companies, and if heaven forbid, your vehicle is involved in a small, minor incident. We want to say small, not big. Law enforcement will have immediate access to all the necessary information to ensure that the situation is handled so smoothly. This is what it means to live in a smart society, ladies and gentlemen, where government services are no longer a burden, but a benefit to you and I. Now, we all know that taxes are not the most popular topic, but let's face it. One of the main reasons for people not liking or wanting to pay taxes, it's not because they don't want to pay the taxes, you see. It's because the process has historically been a bit difficult. But with Citizenapp, that's about to change. Filing your taxes will become so as easy as tapping a few buttons on your phone, just your little mobile device. The data needed to file your taxes will be pulled from multiple agencies, so you don't have to chase down forms or go from office to office, from our TSC to our TSC, from the Register General, and from all those other sources. One single point of data access, and it is done. Now, the power of interoperability. This word, I had to do a PhD in to actually say it, interoperability. And that's the power of this app will deliver, ladies and gentlemen, into your hands. Imagine how much easier and more efficient our tax system will become, and how much smoother your experience as a taxpayer will be. But, ladies and gentlemen, as exciting as today is, what excites me even more is thinking about the future, is thinking about tomorrow. The potential of CADIS, this app, is immense, and possibilities are just endless. We are entering a future where citizens will no longer be burdened by paperwork or bureaucratic delays or by endless frustration. Indeed, we will have a system that works for all of us, you and I, one that is built on convenience, efficiency, and accessibility. And really, that's what makes me proud of the moment that we're all witnessing today. So, as I indicated, from clearing goods from the port to registering vehicles, from filing taxes to applying permits, the Citizenapp will touch every aspect of you and I, all our lives, in a way that reduces frustration and increases convenience. This is the kind of future that smart governments deliver for their people. And Honorable, all excellency, everybody, all of you, you are doing it today. Ghana is leading the way, I must tell you. We are making life easier for our citizens because we believe that's what governments should always do, make things simpler, not harder. Ladies and gentlemen, the Citizenapp is more than just a system. It is a promise and the future that you and I wish to see. A promise of the people of Ghana that we will continue to leverage technology to make their lives better, and a future where government services are no longer seen as a hurdle, but it will always be seen as an enabler of progress. We are indeed creating a system that will empower each citizen, drive productivity for this nation, and contribute to the economic growth of our dear mother Ghana. In fact, I am beyond excited. I am just beyond excited to see this journey to see where this journey will take us. For us today marks the beginning. And what I mean by us is the Ghana Revenue Authority, my people. This marks the beginning of a new chapter for us, Ghana Revenue Authority, and for this amazing nation. And I couldn't be more optimistic about what lies ahead. Together, we will continue to push the boundaries of innovation and create a future that truly works for all of us as a people. I want to take this opportunity to thank my team. And you saw an example, the beautiful, the amazing, the intelligent people of Ghana Revenue Authority. You saw an example here for their tireless work in helping bring this vision to life. Your efforts are a testament to the incredible things we can achieve when we embrace innovation. But most importantly, as I initially said, over the years, our government has made significant progress in digitalization efforts. And on behalf of the Ghana Revenue Authority, we wish to thank and congratulate His Excellency the Vice President on this for his unshakable commitment in driving the digitalization agenda that we are all experiencing in our nation. Excellency, we remain so grateful, and thank you so much. And finally, the birthday greetings, Excellency. On behalf of the leadership my 3 commissioners, and the staff of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Excellency, we take this opportunity to wish you an outstanding, blessed birthday and more years ahead of you. We thank you for your inspirational and visionary leadership, Excellency, and for the toil and sweat for this nation that we're experiencing today. Sir, we remain grateful. It is indeed, and it's always been indeed, an honor to be led by you. We remain very grateful. Happy birthday, sir, Excellency. Thank you so very much. God bless us all.
The ever inspirational Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Madame Julie Esiam, we thank you for your boldness that has seen you birth this bold initiative, the Citizenapp. But Mommy, if I dare to ask, it means I'll no longer have to chase my withholding tax certificates in order to procure a simple, certificate to show, the embassies and other places. I don't have to do that. Please, it's a yes. A round of applause for the GRA. We couldn't have done this without the National Information Technology Agency. The director joins us today. Please welcome him for his endorsement, Mr. Richard Otri Fusu.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everyone. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Minister of Finance, the Chairman of GRA, Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, distinguished representatives of the civil society, private sector partners, fellow citizens, Commissioner General of the GRA, all protocol observed, and I think we have some diplomatic corps in the house. All protocol, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. It is a tremendous honor to stand here today and witness the fruition of years of dedication, collaboration, and hard work. The launch of the Citizenapp marks a defining moment for our country, and in particular for the IT landscape. As the Director General of the National Information Technology Agency, I am proud to have been part of this journey from its inception, that's Ghana.gov and then the Citizenapp, and even more proud to see how far we have come in making seamless data sharing among government agencies a reality. When we first began the journey to develop the Citizenapp, the vision was clear: to create a digital platform that would unify the hundreds of government agencies, enabling them to share data efficiently and securely, all in service of citizens. After 3 years of hard work and the collaboration of several government agencies, I'm excited to say that today we have achieved that goal. We now have a system that brings government services into the hands of every Ghanaian, making processes smoother and interactions more efficient than ever before. This is a new era of connectivity when citizens have the power to access government services in a way that suits them in their lives and not other way around. And as governments, we would appreciate also comments through sentiment analytics through these applications as well on policies and directives that we put out. I wouldn't belabor the use cases because I think Opoku did a great job of it. I was going to cite some of the use cases, but I think it's been done. And fairness of time, I would skip that. But as I reflect on the past 3 years of working on the development of this platform, what excites me the most is that Citizenapp is built on the premise of data security and regulatory compliance. No longer would government agencies need to manually copy data into spreadsheets or share sensitive information through unsecure channels. We are ushering in a new level of connectivity that operates at the request of the citizen. Every piece of data is shared in compliance with our data protection regulations, ensuring that citizens' personal information is secured at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that this is just the beginning. I'm incredibly proud of the work that we have done with our partners across government to bring the Citizenapp to life. This system will benefit every Ghanaian by reducing bureaucracy, increasing transparency, and delivering real convenience. I want to take this moment to commend my team at NITA for their tireless effort, and I also wish to thank the leadership of GRA and all government agencies that played a part in making this vision a reality. A special thanks to His Excellency, the Vice President, and the President for their vision and unwavering commitment to making this happen. The political will to invest in digital transformation has been instrumental in bringing us to this point. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as we launch CADIS today, let us look to the future with excitement and optimism. We have taken a major step forward, and I have no doubt that the best is yet to come. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much to the Director General of NITA for those warm thoughts. With excitement, they join us today as the Gen Zs, the men and women born before the turn of the millennium. Today, they find themselves in very profitable ventures solely dependent on technology. Talk of digital marketing, social media management, app development, beat makers. They make more than people make in 8 to 5 jobs in a day. And so they have no appetite for laxity at all. They want everything at neck-breaking speed. Mr. Vice President, they've come with warm thoughts to celebrate you for this great initiative and how it means a lot to them. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Gen Z Performing Arts.
A leader's vision, a nation's pride. Dr. Bawumia, by Ghana's side, digitally connected, his dream unfolds. With Citizenapp, a brighter future told. Digitalization shines side by side, convenience at our fingertips now. Connects to global networks. Bring forth digitalization to where no boundaries share. Today, let's have.
Through mobile money interoperability, you bridge the gap of financial literacy. The Ghana card, a symbol of pride, a national ID that Ghanaians can hide. Digital motor insurance, another feat, making lives easier in each digital beat. E-procurement, convenient and fair, a leader's commitment beyond compare.
And now as elections approach, we look ahead. His vision for Ghana, our hearts are led. A brighter future where communities abound. Dr. Bawumia's leadership, where Ghana shine. As we honor you on this special day, we acknowledge your special leadership way. A path of progress that you have designed for us. A Ghana where we all can shine.
In the annals of time, your name will stand as a leader who took Ghana's hand. Through the digital age, you paved the way for a brighter tomorrow starting today. Happy birthday, Vice President dear.
May your leadership continue to bring us cheer.
Ghana's progress, your legacy will tell. A shining star that guides us well. It is possible.
Yes, it is.
Now let's invite the man of the moment, Your Excellency. You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I suppose with the Gen Zs, you never know what to expect. Please have a seat. Most grateful. The Minister for Finance and Economic Planning, members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Chairman of the Board of GRA, Commissioner General of GRA, Deputy Governor of the Central Bank, Director General of NITA, representatives of civil society, distinguished invited guests, fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I must say, it's a very happy day for me. It is my birthday, and I could not have wished for a bigger birthday present than the launch of the Citizens App in Ghana. Since 2017, the government of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has set Ghana on a digital transformation journey towards a brighter and more efficient future for our country. A future where technology empowers our citizens, strengthens our economy, creates opportunities, and offers a more responsive government for all Ghanaians. Before the start of this journey, digitalization was not part of our development equation. Before we began this journey in 2017, digitalization was largely seen as a peripheral concern, not central to the country's national development agenda. Several government agencies operated under traditional manual processes across critical sectors, which often led to inefficiencies, delays, and significant bottlenecks in service delivery. Government services, for instance, required long queues, multiple in-person visits, and frustrating paperwork. This analog approach to delivering public services not only slowed economic progress, but also stifled innovation and left large segments of the population with very limited access to essential services. At the time, there was minimal investment in building the digital infrastructure necessary to support widespread digital transformation, and technology was viewed more as an add-on rather than a core element of national economic strategy. Indeed, many people have even questioned why, as an economist, vice president would even become, the flag bearer of various digitalization efforts of the government of Ghana. I'm grateful that I don't have to answer these cynics anymore, because the answer is becoming more obvious every day. The fact is that as the world enters the fourth industrial revolution, it has become obvious that no economic strategy can succeed without a strong digital foundation. In key areas such as public administration, trade, education, financial inclusion, and healthcare, the absence of digital systems means that processes were slow, non-transparent, and prone to errors. For example, vehicle registration involving numerous manual steps requiring citizens to physically visit multiple offices to complete the registration forms and so on. Businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, face similar hurdles in registering their operations, obtaining licenses, or even accessing financial services. These delays in service delivery not only hurt economic productivity, but also create space for inefficiencies and, in some cases, widespread petty corruption. Furthermore, rural and underserved communities suffer the most under this analog system, as they are often excluded from the limited services that are concentrated in more urban communities. Under the leadership of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we have made digitalization a central pillar of our economic strategy, recognizing that the fourth industrial revolution is already happening and it is reshaping the global landscape. As a country that has missed the previous three revolutions that many nations took advantage of to become developed countries, we must not miss the fourth industrial revolution. We must seize the opportunities that this fourth industrial revolution presents. There is mounting empirical evidence that highlights the transformative potential of digital innovation to create jobs, boost productivity, increase income levels, and foster wealth creation. Countries with robust economies experience faster growth, more innovative service offerings, and greater job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, everyday interactions with public services, whether it's in applying for a driver's license, passport, or any government permit, became difficult. The system was set up in a way that some public servants had no reason to want it to work properly. If the system didn't work, they could benefit financially because people would have to find other ways to get things done. We faced significant challenges, such as the absence of a functional property address system, large informal sector reliance on cash, financial exclusion, fragmented manual databases, limited health care access in remote areas, challenges in tax collection for development, and so on. As a result, a large portion of the population was excluded from formal financial systems, relying instead on informal, often insecure methods of savings, transferring money. We introduced mobile money interoperability to fill this particular gap. Ladies and gentlemen, since 2017, our goal has been not just to fix the old system, but to build a new one through digital transformation, a system that addresses all the problems that held us back from making progressive strides into the digital economy. We put in place many digital platforms like the Ghana card, the digital address system, mobile money interoperability, Ghana.gov, e-pharmacy, and so on, universal QR code, and so on. And while these digital platforms have contributed immensely to the national digital agenda and have by far been commendable, the current landscape for accessing government services is fragmented and disjointed. There are multiple systems operating separately to deliver essential services such as the renewal of national health insurance, job searches, tax filings, and many other services. Ghanaians had to access different platforms to do basic things, be it renewing their licenses or registering their businesses. So as we thought through, having put in place these different platforms, we thought through what was the next stage for Ghana in our digital transformation journey. We decided to pay a visit to Estonia because this is one of the most digitalized, if not the most digitalized economies or countries in the world. And we thought, well, before we take our next major steps, let us learn from the best in the world. So I led a team made up of the Minister for Finance, the GRA, the NITA, and private IT companies and so on, that we all went to Estonia to get a good understanding of the system, how they became such a digital state. And as we talked to the President, Prime Minister, the tax authorities, the digital institutions, what became clear is that Ghana had made a lot of progress, but we had one missing link, and that was data interoperability amongst the different government agencies. That was the key missing link. In Estonia, they had this infrastructure called the X-Road. The X-Road infrastructure was essentially what was linking the different government institutions, such that data access was seamless, and you had the once only principle. The once only principle meant with this interoperability, you only need to submit data once to the system. So once you've submitted data once, it can be accessed by the passport office, by the GRA, by the driver's license, by the insurance, by the business registration. The whole system will have access to that data. So you don't have to continue presenting the same data to different institutions. And this is the once only principle. And it makes things so easy. And I think that the explanation of how it works was so brilliantly done. And so we left Estonia knowing very well that this missing piece was what we needed to put in place to have the equivalent of the X-Road that the Estonians had in Ghana. Very few countries in the world, in fact, have this type of a system. And we don't have a country in Africa with this type of a system. And so we've set together the task of putting in place this data interoperability system based around the Citizenapp, and which is what we call the Cardiff, so that you have this data interoperability system to bring it all together and make data exchange seamless and very quick and all of that. And we came back and have been on their case, GRA, NITA, and everybody else, Ministry of Finance. And we wanted to get this thing done this year. And frankly, I am amazed by the speed and with which this has been done. It's a huge job, and I want to really, really thank all of you. It's really, really fantastic. Really fantastic, and it tells me really that it is possible. I mean, this is done, it's a whole Ghanaian operation. It's completely Ghanaian operation. We've done it domestically, and we've been successful at it. It's been really, really something that I'm so proud of. The whole team. It's been a collaborative effort. And I cannot thank the Minister of Finance, Dr. Amin Anta. I think when we went to Estonia, Dr. Amin Anta and the GRA were the most excited because they saw revenue possibilities with this system. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that after the presentation, GRA commissioner came and gave a hug to the person who presented. I think that she was looking to collect her money quickly, But I think that it's just amazing what has been done. What Ghana has done, many advanced countries have not yet done it. many advanced countries have not yet done it. And so we are moving in a direction which has major opportunities. I mean, we are just now scratching the surface, but I think once the system comes in, doing business in Ghana would be very, very easy and smooth. Paying taxes will be very easy. Getting your passport will be very easy. Registering a business is very easy. You know, you're going to make life easier for the citizens. And this system also allows the government to communicate with the citizens. The app allows that communication from government to the citizens. So this is a very exciting development in our digitalization journey, because we are providing in this context a very efficient digital economy which has data interoperability, in which a single instance of data access across government agencies. It has a digital ID for everybody that offers unique identification like the Ghana card, and the use of cybersecurity and blockchain to create a robust system that protects citizens and government's data, as well as ensure secure transactions for government interactions. We have a centralized artificial intelligence database for improved government operations, and a single sign-on authentication where citizens only need one login for all government services. And through creating the Citizens App data interoperability system, we are creating a digital framework that links all government agencies and allowing the data to flow seamlessly. And we can go through the use cases, but from the moment a child is born, parents can now apply for a birth certificate with ease without the need for multiple trips to government offices. In fact, it's done now at the weigh-in center at the hospital. You can get the birth certificate issued, you know, and when the child reaches the age of travel, seamlessly you can get a passport, you can look for jobs. Many of the youths can look for jobs on the Citizens App, obtain a license, register a business, and so on. So the use cases are just tremendous and so much. And really, let me extend my deepest gratitude to the Ministry of Finance, the technology partners, and all the government agencies that have contributed to the ambitious and transformative project. Basically, for all government institutions that have not yet onboarded, you must onboard. There's no question, no ifs and buts, everybody will be onboarded. We're creating just one, platform for everybody. So onboarding is a must for but what I see with the Ghana.gov platform, for example, is that we've onboarded about 99% of all MMDAs, 99%. That's huge. And so I expect that same thing in this context as well. I think we will have everybody on board. But I think that we are just not launching an app. We are launching a new era of citizen engagement. But this app will only be as successful as people who use it. So I would like to urge all Ghanaians to embrace the Citizen App and to take full advantage of it. Using it does not cost anything. It just gives you so many opportunities to enhance your own requests from government and obtain them and so on. So whether you're renewing your passport, filling your taxes, looking for a job, just download it and give it a try. I also want to encourage you to share your feedback with the system, to tell us how we can make the platform even better for you. After all, this app was built with the Ghanaian citizen and resident in mind. We want you to feel a sense of ownership in this national project, and your input will make it even more powerful as a tool for all citizens. Together, we are creating a government that works for you, one that is efficient, transparent, and ready to meet the demands of the 21st century. On this note, distinguished invited guests, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I declare, in all humility and with all excitement, I declare the Citizens App duly launched. Thank you, and God bless you.
May God bless you now. We all sing. May God bless you now. May God bless. May God bless. May God bless you now. With 3 happy cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip. And hip hip. Mr. Vice President, from all of us, we give to you this gift, the Citizens App. And it's our hope that next year by this time, be the good Lord willing, inshallah, His will be done in your life. Mr. Vice President, please indulge us as we take 3 very important photographs to mark today. I ask that we all be seated. The first party I shall invite will be the GRA team alone. The GRA team alone, please come up. It doesn't include the ministers yet. This is the GRA team alone. A spot of music as they come. And it's not complete without the man of the match, Opoku. All commissioners, please join us. This is just the GRA team. Members of the team, respectfully I ask that you please be seated. Mr. Vice President, Madam Commissioner General, Board Chair, Honorable Minister, I ask that we proceed to the base. I shall now invite all ministers and deputies to please come up. All ministers and deputies, respectfully, together with the Commissioner General of the GRA, the last photo, respectfully, will be with all chief executives of agencies and departments, all chief executives of agencies and departments, And with the permission of the Vice President, we shall invite all our security chiefs to please join. Thank you, DGs. Thank you, CEOs. And finally, all our security chiefs. The Vice President respectfully invites all members of the Diplomatic Corps to please join him for a photograph. All members of the Diplomatic Corps, respectfully, we invite you for a photo. Please, a round of applause in celebration of progress and a new wave of prosperity by kind courtesy, the Citizenapp. Here to share his concluding thoughts with us on a day like this is the board chair of the GRA. Make welcome yours and mine, the Honorable Joe Gatti, MP.
Excellency, the Vice President, Ministers, CEO of Ghana Revenue Authority, other Chief Executives present, heads of security agencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As we come to the close of today's event, I want us to take a moment to express our deep gratitude to all those who have made this very important milestone possible. It represents not only an important step forward for the digital transformation of Ghana, but it represents the future of Ghana. We have reflected on the remarkable progress made so far, and it is clear that the future holds even greater promise. Can we imagine a Ghana without mobile phones? Or a Ghana without mobile phone interoperability? Can we imagine a Ghana where you could not do Momo transactions? Can we imagine a Ghana that your phone was not in your hand? Let us imagine how we feel when we lose our phone for even a minute. What has happened today is taking us to another level completely. It's taking us to a level that may be difficult for me and you to imagine. A future that will see a completely transformed nation. A future where me and you can sit in our houses or in our cars and do almost everything. Even today, we can pay for DSTV, we can pay for our water bills, and pay for a lot of services just on our phones. I think the government, the president and the vice president, even so far, have done so much, and I think they deserve a round of applause. For us, as a tax authority, it is clear by the excitement of the chief executive that this will also transform the way we collect taxes and will also transform the amount of taxes we collect. And the amount of taxes that the GRA collects has a direct impact on the development of this country. If we collect tax, we will not be in the situation where we are always going and trying to borrow what will eventually become little sums of money. But even before this digital transformation that will transform the way we collect our taxes and increase our taxes by leaps and bounds, Your Excellency, I crave your indulgence to bring you some very good news from the Ghana Revenue Authority. In July this year, I had the opportunity to congratulate the top management and staff of GRA on exceeding their target for the first 6 months for revenue collection. Today, I stand before you to report, Your Excellency, that they have done their thing again. They have exceeded the target for the third quarter and also exceeded the target for the first 3 quarters of the year. Your Excellency, their performance represents a 38.6% growth over the same period in 2003. I congratulate every single person who made this possible. As you, if I may be permitted to borrow your words, indeed, it is possible. I'm reliably informed that the trend during an election year is for less revenue to be collected than from the year before. This is not the case, and the tax revenue performance as of September 2024, like I said, which represents from January to September, represents a nominal growth rate of 38.6%. I'm sure you will all join me to congratulate the Minister of Finance and the staff who provide policy direction to GRA, the board, the top management, and the staff of GRA, from the Commissioner General, Madam Julie Isiel, her commissioners, deputy commissioners, all the management staff, to the gentleman who opens the door every time we come for a board meeting with a smile on his face for this historic achievement. I also congratulate our partners in the private as well as the public sector. Your Excellency, for me, what is even more remarkable is how this feat was achieved. This feat was achieved in a business-friendly environment, devoid of what I should say, the more forceful or brutal forms of enforcing compliance with tax laws, such as locking up businesses, and what has come to be generally described as harassment. The officials of the Ghana Revenue Authority, led by the Commissioner General, have been everywhere educating the public on their civic responsibility with regard to paying their tax. They have been at Malata Market. They have been at Aflau. They have been with the large taxpayers. Indeed, they have been everywhere talking to everybody, and if they have not come to you, I assure you that they'll call on you soon to educate and engage you. They have used what I call the 2 E's, education and engagement, and also the D, digitization, to ensure this increased compliance. Once again, I say thank you to Madam Julie Isiel and the team. I thank all of you for your attention, your dedication, and for being part of the transformation agenda. Let us continue to work together to create a brighter digital future for Ghana. It is possible that if God's will is done, that brighter digital future will be led by the digital man. Happy birthday, Vice President, and thank you all.
We're ever so grateful to you, the board chair of the GRA, the Honorable Joe Gatti, and your leadership, which has culminated in a 38% growth on the back of education, engagement, and digitalization. Here to say thank you on behalf of all the partners, would you please make welcome our Deputy Minister for Information, the Honorable Sylvester Tete.
Indeed, it is possible. Your Excellency, the birthday boy, the chairman of the board, GRA, CEOs, colleague deputy ministers, deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, representatives of civil society, esteemed partners from the private sector, distinguished guests, fellow citizens. It is a great privilege to stand before you once again today to extend our deepest appreciation on the significant occasion of this nature. As we move forward in this era of digital transformation, we can all see that technology is undeniably playing a crucial role in modernizing Ghana's economy and on the Citizens App. At the heart of transformation, fostering efficiency across sectors and paving the way for more organized, accessible, transparent public service delivery system. It stands as a beacon of how we can, as a country, harness the power of digital tools to drive progress, innovation, economic development. Today's launch reflects remarkable collaboration between public and private sectors. We owe much to the partnership that have made the Citizenapp data interoperability system a reality. The teamwork and collective vision shared by all involved have been very instrumental in pushing the boundaries of what is possible in digital governance and creating an economy that meets modern demands. However, as we celebrate this milestone, we must also look ahead. The journey of digital transformation does not end here. We must continue to take bold, innovative steps to modernize our economy and expand digital governance services. This is just the beginning of a long-term vision for a truly digitized nation. On behalf of the Bank of Ghana and all our government partners, I extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who has played a role in making today's event a Citizenapp data interoperability system launch a success. To the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, I thank you for your inspiring words and for your unwavering leadership in driving digital transformation across the country. Indeed, you've lived up to your billing. Your vision for digital empowered Ghana is one that we all share and are committed to realizing. This is not the only thing you've done. Many, many other digital transformative ideas you've shared with this country, and we are true beneficiaries of it. To the Minister of Finance, the Chairman of the Board of GRA, the Commissioner General of GRA, we are grateful for your insight and dedication to improving the lives of Ghanaians through innovation. I would also like to extend a special thanks to our private sector partners and technology experts who have worked behind the scenes to develop the groundbreaking platform. Your tireless effort, creativity, and technical expertise have brought to us this exciting launch. To our audience, thank you for being here today and for your enthusiasm in embracing this new digital era for Ghana. The Citizenapp is a tool for you and your engagement and feedback. To our students, our youth across the country, we look forward for true participation in this all-important Citizenapp. And for business owners, we say, it is for you that we have done this. I thank you. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you once again.
The Honorable Sylvester Tete is the Deputy Minister for Information. We thank you ever so much for wrapping this up with a vote of thanks. As my brother Samia Uku is wont to say, those who would merely judge us by the heights we've reached must do well to also remember the depths from where we started. There are many who will look on this bold initiative and really would say we haven't done much. We understand one thing. Digital transformation is a journey and not a destination. This is just a beginning. Let's test the system. Let's feedback. Let's fine-tune it, and we shall give to ourselves and posterity the best gift that Mother Ghana has ever received, a Citizenapp. Not just an app, but a tool to engage citizens effectively and meaningfully. May the good Lord bless us all, and this day we do this by praying the greatest prayer of all. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Bless the GRA and all her partners. May God bless you, the Vice President of our Republic. May God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. We shall remain standing as the Vice President and the official party take leave of us first, and we shall all be led out in sections.
They spit on my face, so they block our way, so yo. Now me na shira, na shio. Me say what you mami ya, me say me jema o. Now me na shira, na shio. Me say what you mami ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have refreshments for one and all. Please don't be in a hurry to leave. Right in the foyer, please do well to have something to nibble on and take as many photographs as possible at the backdrop.
Times I had to submit my personal information to any of the government agencies. Let me say, with the passport office, it was twice.
A Ghanaian passport, driver's license.
Birth certificates. Another would be for my passport. Another would be for registering for voters ID.
So this was somewhere before COVID, say 2019. And a friend helped me get my e-voucher online. And when it was time for me to go, I left very early because I was told the queue gets very long. And so I have to get there very early. So I left UG campus very early. I got there around 6 a.m. And the queue.
Can we do all these things without me being there? Yes. I don't want to walk in. I don't want to. Can we save time? Yeah, it took me the whole day, actually.
These things are rather time consuming because you'd have to be in a long queue for it to get to your turn, and then you realize you don't have one particular information they need for a particular document you also need. So sometimes it's really hectic. It takes away time, and time is money. So if we should get everything in one place, I think they will bust.
We've outgrown these kind of things, so we should be able to sync everything we have, so that I could walk to a government agency, and because you have my documents and you have my details online, you should process whatever I'm there to do.
So if there's a system that can even make it easier, why not? Well, embrace it.
Ghana is moving towards a future where all your interactions with public services are simple, fast, and hassle-free. Globally, all governments mature through 4 key stages. Stage 1 is the analog government. This involves complex and manual paper processes that require both citizens and data to physically move from office to office to access any government service. Stage 2 is when the government becomes a transactional government. This stage is characterized by multiple service portals and websites that citizens can use to access and apply for government services. Stage 3 is the service-centered government. At this stage, access to all data required to apply for any government service is automatically shared across government offices, as all systems across these offices are able to communicate with each other online, and citizens don't have to fill long, complicated forms over and over again when applying for a government service. And finally, stage 4 is the intelligent government. This is a stage achieved by the most developed countries around the world. At this stage, the government is able to use data from multiple services to plan, analyze, and deliver services that directly support its citizens. Since 2017, Ghana has been aggressively moving away from the analog or paper-based delivery of government services to upgrade to stage 2 and become a transactional government. This has been achieved through the aggressive digitization of government services, the introduction of the Ghana Card, mobile money interoperability, Ghana.gov, and the digitization of several public services has now established Ghana as a transactional government where several services can be applied, processed, and paid online. With this remarkable achievement in less than a decade, the foundation is now set to move the country to the next stage of our development of public services. Ghana is now on the verge of entering stage 3 to create the service-oriented government. Once this phase is fully implemented nationwide and across all public services, we will be positioned to advance towards stage 4, the intelligent government, a level currently achieved by the most advanced nations like the United States, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Europe, and only enter the same data over and over again. Here is how the Citizenapp data interoperability system works. Once you verify your identity on the Citizenapp, using your Ghana card and phone number or your personal information like your name and other details you provided to the National Identification Authority is securely accessed to create a digital ID for you. This digital ID is then used to facilitate the secure transfer of data every time you make any request to apply or access any government service. This means that the next time you need to apply or access any government service, all you have to do is to biometrically identify yourself to log in, follow a few steps, and your data stored with one government agency can be automatically shared with another agency. No more re-entering your information, and no more gathering of documents to satisfy requirements to complete an application for a service. From birth to death, starting a new business, applying for a permit, renewing a license, getting a passport, or accessing any government service, the Citizen app will be there with you every step of the way, connecting your data securely and seamlessly to the services you need when you need them. Welcome to the future of governance in Ghana. Welcome to the Citizen app, where government services meet digital efficiency.